really don't like jumping on Yetis. It's so inconsistent. You are just as likely to get gotten by them. And Kali Altars and the Ice Caves are really nice if you've got a jetpack or a lot of ropes, because there are usually a lot of Yetis and they are worth more than usual. Like, I want to say Caveman is basically bottom tier for a sacrifice to Kali, and Damsel is the top. But the things in between those two, they do vary considerably in value. Hold on, I just don't want this guy following me down. Okay. Here. Lady! Whoopsies. No, we're fine. It was okay. We didn't get any of the things we needed, though. Dang. Let's just leave. We'll go die to Magma Man if we can find one. Magma Man's a little tricky, too, because all you need to spawn one is magma. Oh, look at this guy selling a jetpack. Right by the exit. Hehe. Let's go die to a magma. Ow. I didn't say die to an arrow drop, I said die to a magma. I need to find some lava. Wait for it to spawn a guy. Lady, like, there's like an arrow trap here. But I might need your help if a magma does not present itself. Ow. No, my lady! I'm sorry. Oh well. Oh yeah, he's still mad. It's fine. Looks like I'm not seeing any lava. I'm not seeing any lava. Can't have Magma Mans without lava. Let's just go. There is some lava. We just gotta wait for the man. I didn't really need to bomb through. I was just taking the most convenient path I saw. Fortunately, the Magma Man only needs to hit us once. Let's wait here, because it's kind of safe. We'll see if one spawns. So how's your day been, dear viewer? Oh? Sorry to hear that. Or maybe I'm happy to hear it. Who knows? It's just more likely that I'm sorry to hear it, I guess. That's just the way life is. Like, if you figure if there's news, news worth reporting, it's that, it's bad news. Humans are just fixated on negativity like that. I've been doing okay. I've been working on PH1 and stuff. I'm trying not to obsess over Pokemon cards too much. I am nearing the end of a very silly project to make a database of all my Pokemon cards and a pseudo-random deck generator out of the process. It's like, there's Master List. One has all the basic Pokemon on it, basically anything that doesn't evolve from something. One has all the stages, cards that basically require other cards to be played upon them, and then a big old list of all the trainers and energy cards. And then, apart from those, there's also another set of lists. One is like the mains and sides category, where like, basically it pulls one of each of those to construct your deck. The main is going to be like 4 of the same Pokemon that have like 1 evolution, and there's 3 copies of that, and then if there's a stage 2, there's 2 of those. So basically, if you've got enough of any given Pokemon, that's like 7 to 9 for your main. And then the side one, it takes those ones and smaller groups to give you 5 to 6 more, which gives you like 7 basics and whatever number of evolutions. And between those two, it leaves like a remainder of 1 to 4 usually, except in like rare cases where you get a 10 or something. Like an example of a 10 would be Wurmple, where if you have like 4 Wurmples and 2 Cascoons and 2 Silcoons, and then a Dustox and a Beautifly for them to evolve into, that would be a 10. But anyway, wow, are we really not going to get a Magma Man before we get the Ghost? Seriously? Magma Man! Help me out here! No, we might need to flee. We might need to flee. Crap. Anyway, so yeah, you get your man and you get your side, and that tells you which elements you need too. And then there's a whole big old list of separate ones for the elements themselves. Oh, here's the ghost spawns on that side. But anyway, those ones are all like 1 to 4 cards, and they fill all those gaps you need based on what elements you want to choose one that matches the elements you've got, so that you don't have too many energy cards. You don't really want more than 2 like types of energy in a functional deck. But anyway, yeah, I'm organizing my entire collection such that it randomly draws from everything in there, and it generates a deck in such a fashion. It's pretty wild. I'm quite enjoying it, although it is a bit complicated and tedious. Ow, I didn't catch that ledge. Alright, so, like, yeah, that method, it gives you at least 8 basics to work with, which seems to be a good agreed-upon number. Whether they're good basics or not is another question entirely, especially with how, like, overpowered the game has gotten. But, you know, you can't really underestimate the basics either, because, like, basics include things like Pokemon V, and things that don't evolve, like legendaries and stuff, so... yeah. Anyway. You get your 8 basics at least. You get some of... what was it? Some of evolution cards, giving you 16 pokes in the deck altogether. Then you get, you bring... I like to bring 12 energies, and then, like, 4 special energies. And then everything else is just trainer cards, and it gives you, like, a smattering of trainer cards based on what effects they have. Like, whether they let you draw, or they let you find pokes or mess with your opponent, or find energy cards in your deck, etc. and so forth. They're all just divided up into these little categories, and you get some of them. Should be interesting to work with. I haven't actually really properly employed it. Ooh, we can fight a Yeti King. Okay, good. Let's focus. We've got 3 health. He's usually in a big old cluster of Yetis in a hallway, because the idea is that he's going to crush you with an ice block by shouting at you. But that's a crush death. We don't want to die that way. No, we need to bump into him. Yetis, where is your king? Take me to our leader. There he is. Oh man, there's like a lot of Yetis. That sure cleaned them up, eh? Yeti King! Finish me! Yes! We've died to the Yeti King. Now we just need the alien boss. But yeah, logging all my cards, even with as modest as my collection is, has been a real thing, because, like, I have over 3,000 cards, which actually isn't that much with how long the card game's been around. There's, like... there's this awesome site called Pokelector. It's Pokelector that lets you fill out which sets you have. And of the sets I'm trying to collect from, I have like 3,000 something cards, and I just need like 13,000 more or some crazy number. The comforting side of it is that not all of those are rare cards. In fact, the vast majority are going to be like common and uncommon cards that cost like a cent at most. So it's not like getting them is going to be a big deal. Just you can even like get entire packages of the cards that would complete like the common and uncommon sets on eBay and stuff usually. Something you can find things like that. But anyway, even with the amount of cards I have, it's just, well, obviously it's a lot. It's a lot of data entry. What am I doing? I need to get out of here. I'm looking for aliens. Or big aliens. Like real big ones. Like big honking aliens. And not any of this normal crap. We'll just get the exit. Psychic presence. Alright, let's not waste this chance. Getting out of the way. Ah, man. It's no good. Let's go up. Go up, alien. You need to die to your boss. You have mastermind. Oh, man, all these Yetis. I'm just gonna... Apparently a Yeti got sacrificed by an alien. Okay, guy. Let me have it. Oh, I don't know if the barrier counts too. Is the barrier... I don't know. The barrier might be a separate death. Oh, no. Alright, no, that's not a big deal. Oh, man, it took us so long just to find that one. I don't know if I want to keep fishing for this. I mean, I guess I don't have a choice. Is the laser barrier a separate death? It probably is. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to try and find it and see. Oh well. I would keep blathering about Pokemon, but it basically said my piece. I gotta tell you what all goes into the dang things, I guess. like each entry. Goodness. For the trainer cards, it's pretty simple because like I just have to categorize them, and for some of them, it's like a no-brainer. Like stadiums are a kind of thing, and all Pokemon tools are the same kind of thing. I don't really take their effects into account because they all work the same way. But yeah, there's like 3 different types of finding cards. There's cards that let you find Pokemon, cards that let you find energy, and cards that let you find non-specific or like non-those things, basically. Like any card that's a mix of energy and Pokemon, or lets you find trainers or whatever else, those are just, they get their own little category. And there's like offense and defense types of trainer cards. Basically, whether they're a defensive action for you or an offensive action against your opponent, like forcing them to switch or switching for free yourself, which are 2 of the better ones for sure, which is why they keep coming back. Ow. That was a weird thing to happen. I guess that was worth seeing, even if it didn't really add to our death counts at all. Man, I gotta find more Psychic Presence. Let's see, what other kind of trainer cards were there? I guess it doesn't really matter. What else was there? I don't classify supporters altogether, because they all generally have different effects. So they're classified more by effects than by type. And that's about it. All the rest, there's like healing items, which is probably like one of the worst categories in my opinion. And finding energy cards, unless they get you more than 1 energy, I don't really see the point. Like there's this energy search card that's like, oh, search your deck for basic energy, and it's like, well, you know what, pal? If you put a basic energy in place of that card, you'd have a basic energy already. I guess they're nice whenever you need to find a specific one, like if you're running a multi-type deck and you just haven't gotten that one card you need. That could be nice then, but that doesn't seem like... That seems like something you can circumvent by preparing your deck better. You know, by like not regenerating it randomly or something. So yeah, of the energy category trainer cards, I definitely prefer the ones that like salvage energy from your discard pile, or get you them some other way. You get multiples or whatever. We can't get there from here. You didn't see anything, Yeti. Oh, we're back here. We still haven't died to a Magma Man. It's fine. Magma. Fall into and die. Well, not fall into, no. Can we safely drop? We can. Okay, no lava here. I kind of meant to jump over that gap, but okay. We've already been smashed, thank goodness. Don't need to bother with that anymore. If we wanted infinite time to wait for Magma Men, we could just, you know, bring the crown, I guess, but that's a bit much. It's a bit much work just to not have to worry about the ghost. Oh gosh, I should have saved more of this Pokemon rant for whenever we were waiting patiently for the Magma Man. This is about the best circumstance we can hope for, I guess. Let's get beat up a little bit in the meantime. How about that? We'll let this guy beat us up. 2. 1. Okay, now we only have to worry about getting hurt by the Magma Man once. Interesting, there's a shop here. What are they selling? What you got, guy? I guess that's decent stuff. Cape's pretty good. Climbing gloves are probably more useful at this stage. The cape kind of falls off in usefulness after the ice caves. Oh, there was one, but he didn't jump out high enough. He needs to, like, arc up and land. And form into a Magma Man. Come on, you. I know you wanna. There's actually a bit of a fuss about lava in the editor, because lava always generates these little effects, and any lava tile can generate Magma Men, and that kind of messed with the intended difficulty of some stages. So whenever people were making Editor Plus, we eventually invented just acid, which... Oh, I didn't even see that thing there. But it works just like lava, but it's green and static and doesn't generate Magma Men. So that was pretty nice. There were all kinds of little innovations we added to the editor back in the day. We really, really expanded it. And when I was fortunate that I was working on Tastes Like Spelunky at the time, so I was able to coordinate my own editor with Tastes Like Spelunky with the editor plus people, so that we're using like the same symbols to generate things. Like the way the editor generates levels, it records them in like ASCII. So like a block would be a 1. Oh, come on, guy. And like an entrance would be an @ symbol and things like that. So every object in the editor has a separate symbol that goes into the notepad text document that it saves when you save the level. So yeah, I coordinated. There was a third one, seriously. But I coordinated with the people who were making that one so that we were using the same symbols for the same things, so that stages made in Tastes Like Spelunky could be used in Editor Plus and vice versa. And I actually have a bunch of stages that like Vanilla Spelunky that I adapted to Tastes Like Spelunky because I could. Oh, I didn't think that was how I was gonna die, but okay. I was just trying to get that side of the screen on so that if the ghost showed up, he would arrive there. I don't remember exactly how it determines when the ghost spawns, but if you're up against the side of the level, it's going to spawn at the side of the level, so if you know you're going to run into the ghost, you can at least give yourself some leeway by making sure he's there. You can control where he's coming from, at least a little bit. Oh boy. Oh, this isn't even right the way. Right the way? This isn't even the right way. I can words sometimes. Guy, get out of here. I have survived this ridiculous cave. Just for you to be standing there? Forget it. Okay, still looking for psychic presences. Goodness. I also need to keep in mind, I don't need to record as long today because we got an extra episode out of that City of Gold run. Boy, wasn't that special. I wonder if anyone is fooled by the title I gave it. I said I died in the end, and I technically did. Just not that run. I was talking about the end of the episode, you know? I died in the end of the episode. I want to ride this down. Alright, so anyway, Pokemon, and all that silly nonsense. I already talked about how I've split up all the trainer cards by effect and whatnot. Oh, there's my exit. Yeah! I don't need the health, I need to get out of here. Alright, we're back at the ruins again, my goodness. No aliens. Ooh, plenty of lava. Alright, we'll just wait here. Let's get beat up. Let's get down to 1 health so that the Magman doesn't have a lot of work to do.